Hi, Capricorn. This is your March and April general tarot reading. It can be applied to any area of your life. I'm getting a strong relationship read here. However, I'm just going to read the energies for how I see them, and please apply it to whatever area. It could be applied to your work, a friendship, a family dynamic, um, a love relationship, any of that. It is a general read, so it will not apply to everyone. And it may not resonate right away. It may resonate when you read it. So if you read it in 3 months from now, it may apply to you then. Your overall energy is the Nine of Swords. This is a very high level of anxiety. You could be having trouble sleeping. Your dreams may be kind of haunting you in this one a little bit. So for March and April, there's a situation that is causing you a lot of stress, perhaps even a little bit of depression. And what's attached to it is the Seven of Cups and the High Priestess. So you are very confused. You feel like you're not seeing things clearly, but my sense is that your intuition knows. Like, you may not have the exact evidence you need. I think for some of you, you may not have it. I think for others of you, you have it. You have it. You've seen it. You've heard it. Whatever the situation is pertaining to, and you're just very overwhelmed by it. There's a lot of anxiety and emotion around this energy. And for others of you, you just always knew, but you probably didn't act on it. In the recent past, the energy is very different. This is a very abundant energy with the Empress and the Knight of Cups there. And what I'm seeing here is that things were just, they felt really, I want to say almost indulgent. And what it looks like is that you were feeling emotionally indulged. Like maybe someone was expressing their emotions for you. You got an offer of some sort, a job, a proposal, a love offer. And it felt like, wow, like with that Lovers there, it just fit. So this could be a significant relationship, a significant job, just something very, very big in your life to you. But then the energy shifts, right? So and as we get into the reading, you'll see why. But so in the past, there was an offer and everything was looking good. You were feeling good. Now you're in this anxiety, emotional state. So what the obstacle is? What's the Page of Swords, clarified with the Seven of Swords, and I did not need to clarify again, but I just did, and I got the Three of Swords. So for some of you, you are finding out that someone has been deceptive toward you. They've been keeping things from you, sneaking around on you. They purposely misled you in some way, and it's led to a heartbreaking situation. This could be a third party. This could be the loss of a job. This could be the loss of a friendship. For others, you went spying and you found out something that you probably, I think you already knew it was happening, because why else would you be spying? But you found out what you need to know, and now you're in this really difficult situation. The basis of this reading is the King of Pentacles. So for most of you, this is a person. Now, this is not gender specific because it's a general read. It could be male or female. But whoever this person is, I think they came off, like, I just got a lot of different personalities clarifying this person. Like, I got almost every other court card clarifying this person on top of what I already had. And so what that told me is that I think this person has many faces. I think that this person came off to you like the King of Pentacles, someone solid and reliable, and genuinely interested in you. But they're really more of the Knight of Wands type of character. Because if you see here, you have all this red over here and all this green over here. And then I pulled up some air signs. Like, I think he was also clarified by the Queen of Swords. So this person is just very all over the map. He might be one of those people that that can just read people really well and kind of knows what to say or how to connect with the person that, you know, they want. But I think this person's more like the Knight of Wands. I think that they just wanted to have a good time. I think that their intentions were probably not very pure. And what I'm seeing in your crowning thoughts is you have the Ace of Swords with the Hermit. So you are seeing things clearly. You are. And you know, we're in the Mercury retrograde, so that often comes up when we need to reevaluate some aspect of our lives. I forgot to say, I also asked what was causing the Nine of Swords over here, and I got the Five of Wands with the Six of Cups and the Ten of Swords. So for some of you, yeah, you're just conflicted, but it's because of something that happened, I think, in the past. Just to give you an example, you could be committed to someone for, you know, a long time, and you found out that when you first started dating, they were with an ex. I'm just making that up. But that could be that type of energy, and it hurts, you know, even if they are faithful now. But I don't think they are with this guy, and I just don't. For some of you, yeah, this person never let go of the ex. For others of you, this was a workplace betrayal of some sort, friendship betrayal, something like that. The environment is showing the Ace of Wands and the Five of Pentacles. So this is someone new. This is with all this energy I'm seeing here. This person may have been offering you stuff, but they're already sparking up something new. This is a very sexual energy to me. And as a result, you're kind of left out in the cold here. Again, it can be applied to any situation. I'm not really seeing it in a family dynamic. It might be applied there. In a work dynamic, definitely. You know, maybe you were promised this position, and so you let go of your other job to find out that you didn't actually get it, you know. When it comes to your hopes and fears, this is definitely a fear. You are fearing the Five of Cups. I didn't need to ask why, but sometimes I like to. And I got the Four of Cups. So you are feeling that this person is just not going to be interested in you. And as a result, that would feel like a loss to you. But I really want you to think about that, because if this person's not interested in you enough to be loyal and faithful, then they're not for you. This is really not your loss. It may feel like that because, you know, you have some more work to do when it comes to self-worth. And perhaps you just attached yourself to this person, but it's really a blessing in disguise, especially if this is someone new who's come into your life, because it saves a lot of heartbreak down the road. If this is a long-term relationship, yes, it definitely can be harder. But again, like, truth will set you free, right? So just, you know, grieve, you know, losses are hard, whether they're career or relationship ones. And, know that it's really not a loss, it's really a blessing. I really truly believe that, especially if this person's doing this. Now the outcome is the Three of Cups with the Three of Wands. So I'm seeing this a few ways. I'm reading all upright, so I have to consider that the Three of Cups is a third party, and not in a good way, you know. With the Three of Pentacles also want to come out, but I had enough. So that's telling me that the outcome is that there are three people involved here. For those of you in friendship, it could be gossip, you know, scapegoating, you know, that kind of stuff. For those of you in an intimate relationship, this is definitely being part of a third party, finding out that you were the third party or that your partner was involved with someone else. And for others, this is that your friends are going to be very important to you, getting through this. And with that Three of Wands, that could even be travel. So for those of you who are going through an upsetting situation and you have some friends that want to go on a trip, and you have the finances, go for it. That's for a few of you. I'm seeing this more as, you know, a situation that didn't work out because there was three people. But definitely if you have some good friends that are there for you, you know, lean on them a bit for support, because I think that they will be there for you. Your advice for the months of March and April is the Two of Swords. And I'm laughing because your oracle advice is the fork in the road, and I'll get to that in a minute, but these are like identical pieces of advice. I just love the cards. So the Two of Swords is saying that, you know, don't be willfully blind here, because you know you need to make a decision. Why? Because of the Two of Pentacles and the Sun. Because you just know you have to make a decision. You cannot manage this forever. I mean, I guess Capricorn, this could be vice versa. It could be that you were sneaking around and you got caught. It definitely could be vice versa. Either way, whether you're the person who was cheated on or you know, betrayed in the work or whatever, or vice versa, you did this to someone else, you need to make a choice. And it's because the Sun, everything has been illuminated. You can't really run from this anymore. Once you find out the truth, you can't, you know what I mean? You can't just ignore it anymore. Keep in mind, it is a retrograde. So if this is something that's been an ongoing thing, you've been with someone who's betrayed you before, and this is a regular thing, I don't see the need to wait to end it on a retrograde, you know, but you might want to hold off a bit and just do your research. Sit with your emotions. And I know that's hard. Because I'm definitely seeing a deceptive situation here in whatever area of life that is for you. I think that, you know, if you live with this person, this might say, you know, hold off for now, do the research, but then you're going to have to make this decision. Like, maybe don't sign the lease for the apartment over the retrograde, but start looking. Or maybe start putting some cash away if you have to move out, or, you know, get your ducks lined up in this retrograde. For others of you, this is you need to make this decision. You cannot ignore it. And with fork in the road, it's pretty much says the same thing. The fork in the road card is all about, you know, the time has come to make a decision, and you need to consider the consequences and to own up to your own obligations to make this choice. So it also talks about how every choice has a consequence, and that you have arrived at this fork in the road, and, you know, which way are you going to go? You know, are you, like, for example, if you're with someone who cheated on you, you stay with them, there will be consequences, right? To that choice for you, perhaps really even long-term consequences. And, you know, this also says that no matter what road you take, what path you choose, you're going to have a meaningful experience. So if you choose to stay in a deceptive friendship who have let you down, in a deceptive relationship, you know, most of us will be like, no, run. But, you know, you're not done learning there yet. You might need a bit more. You might need to go through it a few more times to fully get that lesson, to fully learn to value yourself a bit more. Basically, it's saying you can't make a wrong choice, because, yeah, you're going to have to learn either way. But it's also a fork in the road to, what's the word I'm looking for? To kind of aid in your growth. Like, how far have you come? What have you learned from this situation, this person? And yeah, like, it could be liberating, letting go of someone who has let you down. So yes, most of you will have to make a decision, and most of you, it's not an easy decision. I'm trying to see if anything else is coming through. No. I think for most of you, you've known this for a while, and you were kind of just, you didn't really want to look at it, and perhaps this Mercury retrograde is going to really bring it up for you. So in that way, I'm glad, because, you know, I think we all deserve the truth. No matter how bad it hurts, I think that we do deserve it. So there is your reading. I hope that it resonated for a few of you at least. And please like and share if you resonated. And I'll see you back in, I believe, May. I'll be posting again. So I hope that was helpful.